at you live again. We got another rehearsal going on tonight. Actually, tonight we're going to be filming one song. The song is called Duck Funk, and it's a song that I put together a while back, instrumentation wise, and Paul and I had an opportunity to get together this week. So we were like, well, what do we got out there that we haven't played yet? And I pulled this one out. It's kind of a jamming tune. It's got an up-tempo beat to it. Sent it over to him. He dug it, and he's gonna put his bass and some talk box effects over it, and we're gonna kick it out. We're gonna kill at the nest tonight. But yeah, Duck Funk tonight, behind the scenes. Check it out. Yeah. So your thoughts on tonight's riff, Duck Funk?
Well, typically, Mike will often ask me, hey, Paul, what inspired you to write this riff? Well, now I'm going to speak for Mike and tell you what inspired Mike to write this riff. There's this little movie back in the day called Revenge of the Nerds. The moves are clapping along. Remember that part? Yeah. Well, this one's called the Duck Funk. It's the dance craze, sweeping the nation. That's it.
So, as with every episode, I always ask Paul what inspired him to write the riff, and you can hear him in the background now. He's practicing, but I'm going to tell you guys how Duck Funk came about. Basically, I was in this big writing phase a couple of months ago, and as musicians, we kind of go in and out of writing. Yeah, sometimes we'll write a lot, and sometimes we'll go dead. Well, this song, Duck Funk, I wrote in the middle of a big writing session, and it sounded like ducks getting funky to me. That's just why we call it Duck Funk. I'm excited to hear what Paul's going to do with it, because he's going to use the talk box on it, which of course I didn't use on the original demo. So yeah, that's the story behind Duck Funk. Just one of the songs that came out in a big writing phase for me, and that's what's going down. I think it'll be pretty killer tonight.
I want to talk about my 412 cabinet right here, but I've had this cabinet since I graduated from high school. I bought a carving stack. Now I had an 18 underneath this, and plus a bass rig that looked just kind of like this. Looked like a Marshall rig, but it was a bass rig. It was very funny. This cabinet, through every band I've ever played in, I've carried with me since I graduated high school. Because there's another thing I'm going to throw out to all you guys out there, man. Do not let industry dictate you. I've had this cabinet for 30 years. I've carried this everywhere with me, man, and that to me is real. Don't get in this game unless you're ready to do the heavy lifting, and I mean literally the heavy lifting. There's a lot of good friendship soaked into that wood. A lot of notes have come out of there over the years, and it's very important to me. So that's it. Good night.
Alright, it's that time where we listen back to the song, making sure we got it, all the moves. That's the Duck Funk. We just cut Duck Funk, which was awesome, and Paul did a killer job.
Behind the scenes, Michael Hill, can I say something about this song? I gotta tell you, man, to me, this song, I don't know what it is, but it's hooky wookie. It's like a Wookie from the Hookie. It's a dance craze, it's sweeping the nation. People, get on it. Duck Funk is the new thing.
We had to do 2 takes of it. Shh, don't tell anybody. So what you got is take 2, but take 1 was probably just as good. Trust me. Thanks again for checking out this, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter on our website, www.rockbottomrose.com, as I mentioned earlier, and follow us on YouTube. We would love when you guys come check us out. We're gonna keep doing this until we get you subscribed. So peace and love, everybody. Out.